So why me? My name is Andros Corona, a 30 years old chemical engineer with MBA studies and regional sales manager in Middle America. I was born in the late 80s, hence I belong to the first generation that had to adapt very fast from the analogic system such as VHS, audio cassette, to the big 2000s digital leap. This made me become an early adopter by definition and learn every new device or technology from the roots. I even studied computer systems and electronics for a while because how amazing was for me the rapid changes that were occurring in the industries and how I could seize them to be always well informed and working with cutting edge technologies. I was also part of the few enthusiastic HD DVD, Microsoft Zoom, mini disc, and many other unsuccessful technologies, which helped me to understand and learn from someone else's mistakes. On the other hand, I always do an unpaid promotion of Netflix, Spotify, Airbnb, Amazon, and similar disrupting platforms and business models because this represents progress and a mindset game change. I am a true believer that the technology factor is a key pillar of a great company. It is not about how robust is our digitalization program. It is about on how user friendly and how we deep understand and and how we deep understand it and can be seized for the company's benefit.
No, 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 no.
You wouldn't use it?
No, the games are boring, the stuff is boring, and the whole thing is boring.
I consider myself as an entrepreneur, then I do not only do things differently but empower others to dare doing something that has never been done before. I'm a paradigm breaker. As a father of two kids that belong to the newest consumer generation, also named Z generation, they are 13 and 9 years old. I fully understand how this completely new mindset will disrupt the way we sell because the way they buy. These generations will live in the world of immediacy when there are less tolerance of frustration and everything happens at a touch of their fingertips.
I don't like this computer. Really don't.
If the computer was already on and you put in the disk, you gotta turn the computer off and turn it back on.
Oh my gosh! You guys are crazy.
Understanding the future behavior is very important to become resilient and adapt new technologies that seize every technology leap such as hardware and human computer interface. I am talking about enhancing our current augmented or virtual reality tools to develop remote lab plan tours, virtual backer academies, and even hands-on product presentation streaming. The VR and AR possibilities are limitless. I see Wacker new digital business model with a global awareness. There are many ethnographic considerations to do as a part of an emerging region, Middle America. It is very critical to distinguish that some features of our platform or even any kind of digitalization initiative should be tailored to the target population, considering broadband infrastructure, logistics, safety regulations, and even the level of education of these kind of places. A light version, for instance, of myvacker.com could be a good solution for the information technology standing point. Talking about going global, in a global world with new fintech trends and where even the cryptocurrencies are becoming more and more popular, it is very important to be a flexible company that can adapt these trends and turn them into an asset for Wacker, boosting sales with cryptocurrencies or financing spin-off startups through crowdfunding, reducing the risk for the company.
By 2050, the world's population will have grown to 9.1 billion.
Yes, but how will it be distributed? I mean, it is very likely that the demographic pyramid continues enlarging the elder generation while there will be fewer young people. This might lead to a human resources crisis when having implemented an effective artificial intelligence transition would help us to depend less on people for some current positions or tasks such as customer service and sales manager. Actually, I defend the idea that we as sales managers need to evolve rapidly in order to adapt and seize other competences and become technical and applications advisors or similar. This mega trend will affect first the developed countries, but no emerging region is actually exempt of that. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter now of when. I dream of a Wacker that is closer to the end consumer, where with one click they can have our unique solutions, positioning our brand as the leading chemical supplier with a sustainable vision. And this requires an enormous effort of branding or even rebranding, doing something similar that we do now with ACEO's 3D printing, but taking it beyond, cutting the middleman while we increase our profitability. Let me be part of this milestone, and we together will make Wacker the global reference for digitalization adoption. If you understand it, then it's obsolete already. This is the bit law about the status quo of the electronics. Thank you.
Wacker, leading where others follow.